Hello everybody. Today I'm here with this book, this wonderful book, Microsoft Visual C Sharp 2013, and I just want to do the exercises with you for just the project. So if you go here under downloads, you can download the exercises, and then you will have probably a folder like this, C Sharp underscore subs, and then you will have all the exercises according to the chapters. So I think I would start with chapter 3. And because I have Windows 7, that's why I'm going to use project with Windows 7. And here we have all the folders. So let's have a look with which project we're going to start. So here, the very first project for chapter 3 is this one. So we have to go to here, this project daily rate folder. All right. And we have to open it. Okay, so let's open it. We have it already open here. I hope you can see everything. So here we have here we have a solution. This is a solution with this project daily rate, and here you could see we have properties, references, and a class. So, and this seems to be like an empty class. So what do they want us to do here? Let's read and try to understand. So here it says that the program is simply a test harness, and they want us to add the following statement shown in bold between open and closing brackets. So we need to copy this part and put it here. Good. So we have it here. These commas, they don't seem to work, so I think we need to type them ourselves. This is a copy paste error. So, all right. So, good. Let's try to build it. But as we can see here, we don't have these functions. We've not implemented them yet. So overall, it seems that we are reading rate from an input, and similarly the number of days, and then we're gonna calculate a fee according to it. So let's go to the next part. All right. So we'll have to generate these functions. So as you can see here, we need to right click and go to generate method. So we first gonna generate these methods that are not there. So let's try to build it because it cannot find. There's no red over here, so let's build it. Okay, I think I have some. Okay, so in order to solve this problem, I think we need to copy this folder somewhere else and try to open it. So let's see. I think everybody of you, they're gonna have the same problem. So let's try to copy this chapter 3, for example. Okay, for now I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, so it's here. Try to open it from Visual Studio. So I'm new to Windows 10, so be patient with me. All right, let's see if this works. Fingers crossed. All right, so this seems to work. I guess you guys should also try this. So now here we can see we have these red lines because we have not really, we're calling these functions in this run. So so for in the execution, it would first come here in main, and then from the main, it's gonna call this run function. So you can see that we are calling these functions, but we have not implemented them yet. So in order to solve this problem, we're gonna go here, and yes, we're gonna generate a method. And here you can see that we already have we've created a method which is whose return type is double, because here we're using double, and who is taking in a string because here we typed a string. So this is a really cool functionality. Um, let's try to implement all these functions. All right, so seems good. Here we need to implement calculate fee as well. All right, so now we have all these functions, and let's read further. So yeah, okay, we did this step number 2. We have generated this read double function, and then what do they want us to implement in this function is it's here. So read double, we want to copy this part of code. Control C. So where is read double for us? So this is the very first function that is being called. All right, we're gonna pass v because we're taking the variable is v, so we're going to pass this in this function. All right, so the next step here, all right, next, now I think the next thing we're going to do is copy this function for read int. So it's going to read an int variable. Oh, sorry, return an int variable, read a string. All right. We're going to do the same for the calculate fee. So we need to copy this. It seems that it's calculating, taking these values and calculating it. Alrighty, so now the last function is write fee, and it's just all right. So it's just gonna, what does it say here? So we're gonna, so write fee is just gonna seem like it's just gonna display the result. So this is just an overall idea that we get from here. So let's build this function. Okay, so here we have the same problem with these commas. I'm gonna type them again from my PC. P times, what's wrong with P times? 3 times. Okay, let's see what's wrong here. I think P is not an object. P should, yeah, it's okay. So there's a problem that you saw here, that because we did not write here any return type, so there's no int or double. It's not being set anywhere. So by default, it's gonna this generate function is gonna write object over here. So object means any other data type. So what do we want to pass? I think we're gonna pass an int. Uh, calculate fee takes. Yeah, so we are gonna pass two ints, in fact. So you write fee, so we're gonna pass calculate fee. What's the return type of calculate fee? Okay, it's also an object. Okay, that's strange. So let's see here. What's the return type that here? What's the return type for calculate fee is double, and we're gonna so calculate fee is double, and we're gonna pass double over here. Good. So double. It seems void is a good return type for this function. Sorry, because we don't really want anything to be returned from it. So yeah, all right. And here I saw another error that we are passing a v, but here we have a p. Okay, because I copied. All right, so let's try to build this program and see how it works. Let's just keep in mind that what we are expecting over here is that first we're going to call the daily rate function read double, then we're going to call read int, and then we're going to go and calculate fee, and then we're going to pass results from calculate fee into the write fee function. And just having a look, we can see from here in read double is that it seems it's gonna okay, we will see what happens. So first we're gonna go in the redouble function. All right, so as we can see here, not so far up. It's 1 2. Okay, I'm lost now. So where was I? Here. So first we're gonna go redouble function. So here in redouble function here, if as you can see, it says enter your daily rate. So the daily rate is, for example, 150 euros per day. And then we're going to call the next function, which is here read int, enter the number of days. And we're going to take the days, for example, 5. It's going to go in this function, evaluate. Okay, so I did not put a breakpoint. That's why it's just closed down. I'm going to put a breakpoint here so that it won't, the execution won't, or here. Oh, let's try to do this again. So daily rate 150 euros per day. Number of days 5. Okay, and then you can see here the consultant's fee is 825. All right, so this is how this project works. I hope my explanation helps, and write me any questions if you have. So I'm gonna take your leave. Auf Wiedersehen.